to live in a hotel comfort. I've trained for this. I've not trained for this. I suppose I can always run.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Have you heard the news? The new recruits are to be sent out to Melv. Melv, I say! I'm not sure who gave the orders, but...
Such quietude is a blessing. What was I supposed to do?
I wish the minister would be more careful. He takes the sentinel posted outside his chambers with him everywhere. There are times when no one's standing watch there at all. Aye.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He might just be his mother's puppet, but at least he knows what's good for him.
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unwring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently.
surely none more important than this. I speak of the ascension of the Sovereign.
Indeed. But that, Your Grace, would be better discussed in the presence of your mother.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out.
Well, well. Yours isn't a face I'm accustomed to seeing around the palace. How did you get in here?
Oi! Who goes there? Who's there?
Tut, tut. Now, this just won't do. How's a lady supposed to work with all these interruptions?
Oh, 'tis you, Lady Wilhelmina.
Mm-hmm. Do excuse us. We thought to enjoy a little fresh air. Though we had hoped for slightly more privacy, if you catch my meaning.
Apologies, milady. But might I ask the name of your companion?
Are you sure it would be wise? Such knowledge has been known to cost a man his head.
Understood, milady. If anyone asks, I shall say I saw naught.
A narrow escape. You should count yourself lucky that he was so easily flustered. Is that all you have to say for yourself? 'Tis sweet of you to mind your manners, but such niceties won't get you far with me. Still, you are welcome to come calling, should the fancy take you, and should you have the gold for it. Off you go now. If you wish to speak further, 'twill have to wait. This is neither the time nor the place for it.
It seems you've made a discovery regarding the false sovereign.
We have aught we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient.
Perhaps, once we've concluded this bit of business, we might allow ourselves a moment's rest.
You have my support. Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. is the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "True to our word, we offer you the power of the Godsway. Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. This does not bode well at all. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melv and this Godsway? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melv? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. Perchance it will help speed you on your way to Melv.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasers fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
As a reward for your majesty, you will of course require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your majesty return once you've procured such attire. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. Ah, yes. Regarding your pursuer from some days past, as we suspected, he was indeed an agent from Batal. When he learnt of your majesty's escape, he began inquiring after your movements. 'Tis a glad thing we captured him before matters escalated. As to how he learned your majesty's location with such ease, I intend to extract the answers from him anon. I shall be sure to inform you when I do. Pray, take this. 'Tis the least I can offer for your majesty's assistance.
So someone saw fit to monitor you all the way over in Batal? I suppose that means you're famous, Master.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Over here, if you please.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay with it. All's well, I trust.
Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I?
Can't stomach places like this.
Getting proper...
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
I fear I've not useful to share.
Wish I could go on an adventure.
Ne'er in my wildest dreams could I have imagined freedom.
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
I'm afraid I don't have any knowledge about that quest as yet. If you require guidance, you must hire a pawn who does.
With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating certain documents, I believe I finally grasped the true nature of this place. 'Twas a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generations past. In a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants, this sovereign attempted to consign our kingdom's histories to oblivion. Alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but guaranteed. Yet 'tis clear it serves them not. Almost laughably so. The sovereign's line ultimately fell to ruin, and now this library, so laboriously sealed, has been discovered. What can we learn from this? Those who make light of history are doomed to be crushed under its heel. I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters. We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
place now fails to calm my spirit.
You're back! Pray, tell me, have you found anything? What? You found a medicine used only in the basement sick room? I don't like the sound of that. Do you think... Could I trouble you to look into this as well? Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw afore coming here. Radcliffe, his name was. He's staying in the rest town. Pray, sir, do what you can. I must know.
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Radcliffe, the doctor over in the rest town.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like records of treatment. Johann and Bruno. I know these two. They left here not long ago, fit as a pair of fiddles. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's what got them out safely. At any rate, they may know aught of use. Loath as I am to ask more of you, perhaps you would speak to them in my stead?
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Oh, well met, sir.
As I recall, the abbess met with that strange man a night, in the square that lies in the eastern part of the common quarter. The two shared a few whispered words, and I heard them say aught about staying quiet. 'Tis well suspicious, eh?
Skulls if you want to be topped off.
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
Lots to do. Have precious little time.
Wait for the new equipment to come in. Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay in.
Would that I could spend all day here.
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Polishing my armor can wait till
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. As a matter of fact, every master I've ever served has favoured different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Now there's a thought.
When does my watch end? That's clean forgotten.
Don't know Hummel from Point.
What should I get up to today? We have reached our destination.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, Metzer, how's the day treating you then?
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the lad?
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rod was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir? You will save my grandson. If you return him to me, I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
Have you come from Vernworth? How are things there? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of felled beasts, and so little are survivors anticipated that you'll find not even a checkpoint here. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night, when the monsters sleep, but no longer. Since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. 'Tis nigh impassable now. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it?
I think
is a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Now this is a conundrum.
Well, this is no good.
Oh, tell me I haven't got any leads.
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offulv? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? Would you be so kind as to seek out the Jadeite Orb on my behalf? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that I can assure you.
The Jadeite Orb could be anywhere now. Perchance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry.
This job plays out someone else.
Aye? In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me to run some sort of test on this? Determine what manner of substance 'tis? Interesting. Well, you've certainly piqued my curiosity. Whatever your reasons, I'll take a look. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. Come back again in... oh, I don't know. Later.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Many thanks to you.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Anyone gives me trouble, they taste steam.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. 'Twas stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. 'Tis no exaggeration. He said people killed afore, more than a few, at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Now it's gone. Unless Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir? Oh, pray do a poor man a kindness.
Sir, the full Veneverad each seek the Jadeite orb. To whom ought we to grant it? Assuming we find...
Poor Rog. He truly is a lovely boy. He's always helping Morris in his shop. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way and put them up for me. All pretty like. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again? I suppose I can only hope.
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature works in mysterious ways.
Could it be aught's befallen the cenotaph? I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. If I cannot dissuade you from pressing onward, perhaps you'd consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it.
This way.
Interested in my wares?
I must earn the people's faith. What ought I to do?
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Interested in my wares?
This might contain useful information.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Chance to put my feet up. Wonder if there's any easy work to be had. It's been a hard day.
Well, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near... the border, where... Quarrels occur every other day.
Do come again? Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
I'm in fine fettle today.
What's the make of this?
Come on, have a look.
It smells good.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Hope to see you again.
The jadeite orb is safely in hand.
Time to get to work.
Not a foe in sight.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Gotta be somewhere to make some quick coin. Days like this have lost their shine.
This is the only way to live. Free as a bird.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Quit acting so chummy.
Pray, follow me.
I truly appreciate your offer to aid us with this, friend. Had you not spoken up when you did, I fear Morris would have rushed straight into the jaws of those fell beasts. I know he's in pain. I am too. But trying to resolve this ourselves would only serve to add more corpses to the pile. Oh, I should tell you. I heard someone in town witnessed Roger's abduction. He may have some inkling of where the creatures took the boy. Pray, do what you can to bring Rog back to us. Where are you going?
What? This again? I am aware of the situation, sir. I feel bad for the lads, but I don't have time to go chasing after every child who goes missing. Monsters are a fact of life in these parts. It is not the first time they've preyed on some poor villager, and it shan't be the last. There's nary a thing I can do about it.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
It's a hobgoblin! Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different pattern.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I shan't allow any further harm to come.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
Look there. These songs by all to use.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
I dare say the Arisen could have defeated this lot without it.
That is certainly worthwhile.
Would you mind coming over here?
already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
You truly are formidable, Arisen.
Not live to regret this.
Sunset draws near.
Where we do not fall flat in enemy hands.
Over here, if you please. You have my protection. Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Shan't fall if we remain calm and watch our footing.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Procuring goods at market is... Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
It isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Careful.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. And true, and our quarry shall fall. I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require.
Now here's a surprise. At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. Shall we seek some answers?
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Oxen are sturdy creatures, aren't they?
Careful. Oxen are like to charge when angered.
The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. You're a welcome sight, Arisen. Shall we seek some answers?
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit. Let's do that bit and go to waste. These things will resurrect so long as their skulls remain in camp. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one. Strike hard enough, we might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
'Tis as you say. Oh, I hope you weren't expecting mercy. Oh, methinks the fiend felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
I shan't let them harm you.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Douse the flames! Before it is too late!
Arisen, I knew you loved this world too much to leave it behind.
Would you mind coming over here? Wolves! Faster! Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall!
I'll go and open the chest.
was super. What's going on? How did I get here? I remember. The wolves. How is it I'm still alive? You saved me. Didn't you, sir? I can hardly believe it. Thank you. I would not be standing here without you. How did you know where I was? Did Grandfather request your help? I suppose he must be worried sick about me. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
Water is not...
Got to keep it together.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. You have my protection. Let us deliver the lad to Sir Maurice forthwith. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Let us be sure to use what we gather, lest it amount to no more than a weight in our packs.
Stay away from me.
I'm not taking any passengers just now, sir.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
I'll turn you into a pit, veteran.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
I will protect you.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
With our combined might.
A firm push is what's needed.
I will not fall to power.
Perhaps you might join the fight yourself?
You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merits.
Follow me, if you would. We're here, Master. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. Let us deliver the...
Roch? Is that you, my boy?
Hello, Grandfather.
'Tis a miracle. You're alive and in one piece. Oh, joy of joys! I thought ne'er to lay eyes on you again.
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of such things after you worried me half to death.
Very sorry, Grandfather. I didn't mean to cause you grief.
And you? Words alone will ne'er be enough to express the depth of my gratitude. I am truly in your debt. Pray, take this. 'Tis naught but a trifle in comparison to your kindness, but I hope you will accept it all the same. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for saving me.
Not bad, all things considered.
A job well done.
Long as I live, I shall ne'er forget this. I offer you my humblest thanks once again. Long as I live, I shall...
Fancy a look at my wares?
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Very well. Pray continue your search. May it bear fruit anon.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Hope to see you again.
A forgery? I wonder whether we'll find a purpose for it.
Someone might pay good coin for it, either because they seek a forgery, or because they believe it to be authentic.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter to which we must attend. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount, and so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Let us pay a visit to his little scrap store.
Follow my lead.
What am I to do?
I must earn
Fancy a look at my wares?
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this jadeite orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
What is it? The appraisal's not yet done, and I must needs concentrate. What's this for, then? That shan't get you anywhere, I'm afraid. Sir Everard's paid me quite a sum to handle this appraisal, I don't mind telling you. You're a persistent one, aren't you? Gold's all well and good, but I shan't risk my business for a full pocket. I've my future to think of. Heavens fend! That's more than I can refuse. Very well, I'll do as you bid, but I shan't be making a habit of this.
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This jadeite orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
True to his word, Sir Everard has paid us handsomely for the orb. And plentiful coin is always welcome on our journey.
Well said.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Now my freedom is assured. Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I've naught else to offer. Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as I live. Farewell.
I hope Sir Offal shall lead a life free of cares, now that we have released him from his shackles.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
Reckon your road's been a long one. Trade towns can make you right sick of crowd. But here, at least you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
Pleasure doing business.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds. Here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace.
Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
All this worry is giving me a lucky back.
Wonder if there's any
to do. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient.
Well, hello there. Oh, there's always demand for weapons. particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Always a pleasure.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but... Here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Welcome, sir. If you've a change of vocation in mind, just after all, 'tis folly to linger on a goes the collection. Made any progress? Always a pleasure.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Might as well look while you're here, eh?
Ah, there you are. You've come at a good time. I've just finished running those tests. I must ask, where did you acquire that concoction? 'Tis a fell thing you got there. To be plain, 'tis more poison than physic. It has the potential to heal one's ailment, certainly. But only if they could survive long enough, which isn't likely. Worse still, it has addictive properties that are likely to cause the patient to become dependent on its deadly effects. I say patient, but I should hope whoever made this did not intend it as a method of treatment. You'd have to be well and truly mad to attempt such a thing. Worse still, it has addictive properties. I say patient, but...
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
This ox cart's bound for Vermworth. this ox cart's bound for Burnworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due. I'll not take that from you.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. One of us has been drenched.
Feast your eyes on this. Would seem our foe is unbalanced.
No better time to survive.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Most worthy of caution. Lord save our best will do.
I think I get that.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen. And it seems I was right.
What's happened?
Well, this is no good. I can't let myself get distracted.
Hubris is man's worst enemy.
Polishing my armor can wait till morning. It falls on me to resolve this.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
I'm dead on my town's after today's train. Welcome.
Would that I could spend all day.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Days like this make me glad to be
You're in as many visitors as I can.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
Our foes will quail in the wake of your fearsome blows, Master.
I can just imagine the look of horror on our enemies' faces. I almost feel sorry for them.
Not sure what you said. I'm no cook, am I?
At last, a chance to use this.
Well met, son. How might I be of...
There's a ladder here.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure. Well met, son. How might I be... Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. Many thanks. I appreciate the business. Fancy a look at one? Where's?
Wish I was busy out today.
The world could
Fancy a
use
look
more
at my
places
wares?
like this.
Where are you off to?
Nice and tired, even if there's no trouble.
I'm in fine fettle today.
All my days don't travel.
I'm no cook, am I?